second wave is around COVID is now becoming more of a reality. And so how do how are you feeling about how that has been approached from from a government perspective? How do you see Canada weathering the second wave?
Well, I think the more data is also needed. I think how we get forward. First of all, before I jump into my next point, I'd like to know where the outbreaks are happening. What, and it's very, the data on that has been very slow coming in. I'd like to know where exactly and how it's happening, because the data must be out there. The people within the health units or the provincial governments must know where these outbreaks are spawning from. Maybe that way we can actually clamp down on some of these infections that are happening and the spread, or maybe slow the spread. But the other way forward, when we talked about it at the last show, is rapid testing. The government has been extremely slow at rapid testing. And this, as we mentioned in the last program, is the path forward. Without a cure, vaccine, or treatment, this is the path forward. Let's be honest, we don't have a cure for mumps yet. And I'm hoping there is, absolutely, I am hoping, but until there are companies that have rapid tests available. There's a company right here in Markham that has a warehouse full of tests that can tell you whether or not you had COVID or whether you have had it in the past, and if the antibodies are in your system in about 3 minutes. It's a simple blood test, but yet this test is being used in the United States, it's being used in part of Europe, but not Canada. And that's a shame, because how we go forward, how you board a plane, how you go to school, maybe into a workplace, into a larger setting, is about rapid testing. You can isolate those that have it, and you can let those that don't go about their lives to a certain extent. And that also stops and slows the spread without a cure, vaccine, or treatment. And the government has been dragging their feet. They just approved, yes, a company that is able to provide rapid testing, but it's only one company in a slew that have products available that are being used in other countries that aren't being approved in Canada.